Arjuna and Ashwatthama stand face to face, both unleashing the Brahmastra. This is more than a weapon of war. It is a cosmic force said to be capable of incinerating the earth itself. But the Great War was already over. The battlefields were silent. How did two men bring a finished conflict to the edge of total destruction? The answer lies in a single night, where the traditional limits of combat were discarded, turning a personal feud into a threat to everything. Rewind 24 hours. The surviving armies are asleep in their camps, surrounded by darkness and quiet fog, believing the bloodshed is behind them. On the losing side, Ashwatthama is consumed by the memory of his father, Drona. The great commander wasn't killed in a fair duel. He was lured into a trap through a calculated lie. That deceit stripped away Ashwatthama's respect for the battlefield. His grief has replaced his military logic with a desire for pure, unguided retribution. Because the other side used a lie to kill his father, Ashwatthama decides he is no longer bound by the honor of a warrior. Under the cover of night, Ashwatthama creeps toward the sleeping Pandava camp, flanked by two allies, Kripacharya and Kritavarma. In ancient warfare, there was one rule no warrior dared break: you do not strike a man while he sleeps. This map shows their plan. Ashwatthama enters the camp alone to execute the strike, while his two allies lock down the perimeter. By blocking those exit choke points, they guarantee that anyone who wakes up will be trapped inside a kill zone. When a soldier chooses cold efficiency over an honorable duel, the warrior is gone. Only the assassin remains. Inside, Ashwatthama navigates the dark tents. He moves silently until he locates the specific area where he believes the 5 victorious Pandava brothers are resting. He finds the commander Dhrishtadyumna and 5 resting figures, and he strikes down with swift, unforgiving, merciless violence. But the 5 Pandava brothers were not in those beds. Ashwatthama has just slaughtered the Upapandavas, Draupadi's 5 young sons. The Pandavas are still alive, but by killing their sons, Ashwatthama has ended the royal line he meant to punish. Vengeance executed in the dark rarely strikes the intended target. It finds the innocent instead. As the sun rises, the camp wakes to find Draupadi standing over the bodies of all 5 of her children. Seeing this, the warrior Bhima is gripped by a rage that mirrors Ashwatthama's own. He vows that Ashwatthama will not live to see another dawn. With no time to waste, Bhima and Arjuna launch a high-speed pursuit, tracking Ashwatthama across the rough terrain before he can escape. An act of revenge does not end a conflict. It creates a new, faster cycle of retaliation. The pursuit eventually corners Ashwatthama. Exhausted and realizing he cannot win a conventional fight, he is pushed to the edge. With no other way to survive, he reaches for the final option. He summons the Brahmastra. To protect his brothers from the blast, Arjuna has no choice but to summon his own Brahmastra to intercept it. A single night of revenge has led to this. 2 weapons of finality suspended in the air, with no one left to stop the fire. What happens when they collide? Join us for the conclusion to find out.